Chat, you can hear me? Okay, I'm going back to the kitchen. Da, da, da. Okay, I'm here. Hi. It's kind of awkward setup. I don't know. There's no real way to get like me doing stuff here and also my head. I haven't finished. I'm still working on this sandwich. There's a fly on it. Get off. The fly's eating my sandwich. Yes. But yeah, I've got to struggle on. This is the only camera we've got. I'm gonna do this as best as I can with one. I have a potential fix, but it will take a bit of time. So I'm gonna maybe do hour and a half, trying to get as far as I can. With the cake, I might finish it. I have to finish it later, but I'm gonna briefly disappear, and the wonderful Sam from Chilliteracy is going to take over the stream, do some reading for you, while I attempt to fix the camera, and then hopefully be back for pizza and Chat Plays D&D and the Welcome of Everything final with the good camera. So, first I need to work out what I'm doing. I've got frozen cakes, I've got icing, I've got, oh yeah, a jar of something that I want to put in the middle. So I can assemble that. Assemble it on that, over a tray, because we're doing the mirror glaze, and therefore it's going to pour over. So let's assemble the cake. It's still frozen, but that is fine because it can defrost before I eat it. It's just more stable to work with. Frozen cakes, it's a little bit funny shaped, but we'll live with it. Again, it's only for me, and therefore, if it's not the best, who cares? Except me. Okay. There's your second cake. I've got this salted caramel sauce that I'm not going to do anything else with, so I'm going to put it in the middle of the cake. Maybe bring you down here now. Put you up on some tins of tomatoes. So we can work here. Lovely. You care, I deserve a nice birthday cake. Well, tough. This is what I'm getting. It's good enough. If I'd just done the cake as a stream, then maybe we could have done better. If the camera hadn't broken, more than that, maybe we could have done better. But in the absence of that, I did pre-prepare a lot of stuff so that there's less to do. Okay, I'm going to pipe a ring of vanilla around this. It's a little bit firm still out of the fridge. That's fine. I'm going to take a rubber spatula. Let me turn these so I can see you when I'm stood here. Careful, don't fall. when Smooch gets his friend. No, I'm going to this. So this is cake filling. I'm going to basic ice it. I'm going to. Ooh, it's nice and thick. I'm going to do the mirror glaze, and then I've got a bunch of icing ready to mold into the shape of the decorations, which is Moby Duck, plus maybe a boat. We'll see. Nice, good bit of caramel. It's thicker than I was anticipating, but that's okay. That's thicker is better. Okay. There. Second cake on top. I'm going to squidge it so that it's as even as possible. And get a scrapey doodah, bench scraper. Come on, I've got one ready somewhere. This one. Okay. I could do this on the turntable, but then I'd have to transfer it before the mirror glaze, which is awkward. The hob is still a tiny bit hot from sandwich. Doesn't matter how this looks, it's all getting scraped. Just like barely enough to make an even surface for the mirror glaze to pour. And on top. Get it all out the bag onto the top. Okay, I'll make a mess as we go, but it'll be fine. Duck friend, yes. There will be duck friend. Don't you worry. This is kind of awkward on the grill, but it's fine. Don't matter if it's completely flat, because I kind of want it to run off the top anyway, but if I can even out a little. This doesn't need to be tidy at all, because the glaze will hide everything. I also need to, once the mirror glaze is on, I'm going to need to put it in the fridge. And I don't know if there's space. I might have to take a whole bunch of things out of the fridge. That will be fine without it. Such as a bunch of beer. Top shelf is full of beer. which may have to go unrefrigerated until I actually need it to be refrigerated. Okay, you can go on there. All the extra bits. That's not too shabby. Delicious. Maybe that can go in the fridge now. If I dump a whole lot of stuff out. Don't mind me. Should have done this before, didn't think about it. I hope that will fit. Let's give it a go. Everyone say goodbye cake. Oh yeah, plenty of room, perfect. Could even fit some more beer back in. Never mind. Nice, okay. Get back up here. Hello? Hello. This is the tin of tomatoes you were sat on. So, mirror glaze. Things in there. Mirror glaze is white chocolate, sugar, condensed milk, gelatin, and food colouring, a bit of water. So, I think I need to soak my gelatin. I might make less than this recipe says because it seems like a lot. I'll try and do 2/3. So I can do the maths in my head. This is powdered gelatin. Oh, okay. I don't think I need to liquid, dissolve it. Okay. Can move that into the sugar mixture. Okay. So we're going big pot. Water. All the water. People chatting can use your calculators, thanks. I think I can mostly do it. It's like I can eyeball a lot of it anyway. What do I need? Measuring jug. I've got 15 gelatin sheets. What is the equivalent of that? One sachet sets a pint of liquid, which is about as much as the condensed milk and water combined. So I might use less than a packet. Okay. So we're going to do 200 grams of sugar. Can you see me? I can't really see. It's fine. There we go. You're going to get 200 ml of water. Most of this tin of condensed milk, which needs a tin opener. Good thing I've got one. If it works. Close enough. It's just shredding the can. Well, that's enough to get the liquid out. Okay, 200 ml of U. Maybe do the gelatin into that. Gelatin in. I don't really like working with gelatin, but it's the only way to make a good mirror glaze, and I want to do it. Oh, that's burning the sugar. I forgot. Okay. It smells terrible because it's like pig hooves or something. I don't know. Oh, you can see my feet. For free on the internet? What kind of stream is this? Okay, go. In there. The cake is iced and in the fridge, yes. I'm going to do the mirror glaze. I'm going to see how far I get and how much of a duck I can make after this. If not, I will try and find some time in the schedule to finish the duck. Tiny whisk. What do you want else in there? Condensed milk. That didn't open the tin properly, but I can still get most of it out. Just kind of squeeze it. I'm going to need something to crack the tin open because it won't come out. Trying to do things too quickly, and it's the only thing. There's a goddamn fly on the camera. It literally crawled in your guy's face. Dave wants the fly to eat the sandwich, so I am eating the sandwich. Screw you, flies. Delicious sandwich. Yeah, I'm trying to do things quickly because I've run out of time and things are broken and I wasn't able to set up properly. And to be honest, I probably could have put less in the schedule and it would have been fine. but I had a lot I wanted to get in. And some of the stuff I didn't want to do, like at a time when I knew a lot of people wouldn't be like available. Well, there are a bunch of you crazy people trying to stay up for the whole thing, so respect. While I wish this, I'm going to try and read what I'm meant to be doing. Put it in a blender. Oh, and sieve it. I don't want to do that. Okay. I'm going to skip a lot of stuff and just kind of hope it still works. I might still try and blend it. But otherwise, I can't be bothered. Okay. Like 500 grams of white chocolate. That's like most of what I got. Yeah. Mix it up in here, and then I can blend it. And that'll work. Got recipe, gonna skip stuff here. You totally can just skip stuff in a recipe. If you know what you're doing, which I pretend that I do. If I crack the chocolate a bit and then just throw it in the blender, that'll work. Do you like that angle? Or would you rather be down on the desks just kind of looking over at what I'm doing? It's not necessarily I'm too lazy to do stuff, it's more I don't really have the time. I could spend time and do everything properly, but then I don't think I'd have time to make the duck, which is like the fun bit. If I'm blending it up so it's nice and smooth, why do I need to sieve it? I guess if there's any lumps of gelatin. But, you know, what does that matter? Okay. Blender time. It's going to get loud. On there. Let's see if this works. Not really. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, what if we take this and I attempt to just break it down some more by stabbing it with a big knife. Nothing could go wrong using a massive knife to stab inside a plastic container, right? With other metal knives at the bottom of it. Yeah. Oh, sandwich, yeah. Delicious sandwich. Oh. Okay. I can maybe blend it up if I add some liquid. So it's melting. Melting the chocolate. Quick rinse, and I get disgusting gelatin stuck in my pan. Quick buzz. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, let that melt a little more. And then we'll really set it going. So the plan is to... Hi chat, how's it going? Oh, it's bright if I stand here under the light. Turn the light off. The plan is... Oh, this camera's terrible. The plan is to make the mirror glaze, separate it slightly, have a couple different shades of blue and a little bit of white, mix it all together but not mix it, and then pour it over the cake so that, oh, like a ghost, so that it makes like a sea pan. And in theory, that will look nice, but I guess that might be remain to be seen. Hydrate. Okay. I'm going to set this going and then step away so that the mic doesn't. Oh, I might have a mute button on here. Yeah, never mind. Is that too loud? That's pretty good. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let's see how this looks. The delicious blender full of mush. I mean, it smells like white chocolate. And it looks pretty smooth, but also thick. Which is nice. I think that's pretty good. Let's check the recipe to see. You see me? Hello. Let's check the recipe to see when I'm meant to like pour it over the cake. Remove air bubbles. It says sieve to remove bubbles. If there's more bubbles, continue to sieve. I guess this is just to make a really smooth one. Colour the cake. Yeah. Make each one about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour them back into one container. Okay. So, they need to be 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I guess I can colour them now. Try and remove any bubbles they have. I was hoping this bit would be quite quick, and it seems not too shabby. I need more batteries for my small thermometer. So for now, I've got to use this one. Temperature 68 degrees Fahrenheit out here. In the ooze is 91. Going up. 105, okay. I mean, because it's pretty thick. $114. I might get away with. That's 123, which just like defaulted to a high temperature. Because this is a meat thermometer, so it's like you put a temperature, and then when it gets up to that, it goes beep because the meat is ready. But that's not what I want. Get rid of that. I'm not going to keep half a packet of gelatin. When am I going to use gelatin again? I've had some in the cupboard for who knows how long and for what reason. Okay. Go back there. I am going to get some individual bowls to make colours. Do 3 shades of blue, leave some white in there. It's best for you to see it. I'm just kind of dumping stuff out of frame so that it's not in the way. Sugar can go back there. Normally I'd tidy everything away if I'm not faffing in stress. Freedom units, Fahrenheit, yes, that's what we're on. Okay, don't need to measure anything anymore. Oh, I am going to need. Oh, that's got disgusting gelatin in it. I won't use that one. I think I can fit most of it in that for the cake pour. Okay. 3 bowls. Can you see my bowls? You can't see my bowls. 3 bowls. It's dark now. I'll turn the light back on. Bowls. Into the bowls, we pour the kind of beige off-white goop. Delicious chocolatey goop. I do intend to eat this cake, but it's honestly not the end of the world if it turns out terrible. I'd be annoyed if I was like trying to give it to someone else, but it's only for me. Right. Little dash of blue into all, and we'll see how they turn out. Out of sight, out of stream, exactly. That's not enough blue. That might be enough blue. Still not enough blue. We're going to get through a lot of blue. Okay, way more blue. I do have some higher strength blue. We might as well use all of this bottle first. Bottle of blue. I might have packed away my other blues, my other colours, because I've already used them. And a blue. Boop, boop, boop. Be blue. It smells a little off because of the gelatin. I think the thing that will ruin this is if I've used too much gelatin, which I'm unsure about because the recipe was in gelatin sheets and I had powdered gelatin. But it said 15 sheets, which is a lot. I used 2/3 of a packet. Okay. Take that one for a light blue and make these darker. Do, 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 do. I think this stirring will also help get rid of some of the air bubbles. You can be way more blue. Be a bit more blue.
Hey, listen!
Didn't take a lot to colour the fondant icing I'm using for the duck, but this is just eating the food colouring. Okay, I want at least one of them to be mega dark. Go a bit overboard with the colouring, and we'll see. Oh, I did not hear. I don't get alerts. No, sorry, what's up? This camera's frozen as well? What the hell is... Oh, it's the entire... This is what happened before. It was the entire... the entire display from this PC. Did that fix it? I might need to unplug it on the other end. Hang on. Da, da, da. There it is. I don't know why it does that. It's a slightly awkward setup still. Just so I don't have to swap to streaming from a different PC. There we go, we're back. Might not be enough gelatin. 7 grams of powdered gelatin is 3 sheets. Well, I wanted to use less than the recipe anyway because it seemed like a lot. And it does smell of gelatin, so I'm fine if I used less than the recipe states. It just means it might not set overly well on the cake, which isn't the end of the world. Okay, we'll stick with those two. Try and make this one darker. Come on, be a dark sea blue. Or rather, a lake blue. We've got to be a lake. A little bit more, just so it's distinct from that one. Okay, we'll go with that. I don't want to put any more food colouring in it. Thermometer for this one. This one's starting to thicken up. 29. Go climb. Oh, it's gone back to centigrade. 96. 107. Okay, they're still pretty hot. What are these? What time is it? 3:30? Okay. $102. 100. Okay, maybe going down. We'll wait till that one's good. Keep the sandwich. It is blue now, yeah. And then we carefully pour all of these three into one jug so the colours don't mix too much. And then we pour it on the cake. And then it gently oozes over the cake. Put it back in the fridge to set. And then we make a duck. I asked Sam to take over at 4 o'clock, so I'm going to roughly stick to that. Try and fix the camera first, and then maybe get the part of the duck together, Try and finish it on stream. Temperature 98. Okay, they're cooling down. The act of pouring them into another jug will hopefully help. Look, a bit of tuna on the floor. Yeah, it's all tuna flavour. No hot sauce at all. Bad ratios, bad wheel. It's tuna with sandwich, yeah. If you're going to eat a whole tin of tuna, I'd recommend spreading it out over 2 sandwiches, maybe a salad, or at least put a lot of flavour to complement it. It's stuck at 98, it's not going down. I'm going to try pouring it all into one, and then I can measure the temperature of just the one. Even put it in the fridge quickly. Yeah. Right in the middle, that'll work. And a bit more for the top. Okay, and then like a drizzle of white. And just dump a lot on the top, and then I can squidge it in. Because I think like a little swirl of, just to get nice strings across. There's a lot of white on top, but we can get rid of this into it. Last bits on top. It's not all going to stay on the cake anyway, so get as much as it in the thing. Ready to go. Disgusting. So sticky and goopy. Lovely. Everybody wants disgusting goop cake. are we at temperature wise now? These are going to really need to soak. Let's get in some hot water. All good, chap. You just watch it. Didn't we do this last time? You were watching something for a temperature. What was it we were doing last time? It was cake again. Must have been something else. It wasn't the ice cream. We weren't watching a temperature for that. I don't remember. Ravioli? Might have been ravioli. Why do they need temperature for the ravioli? That is the last thing I did. Ooh, this is 95. That's pretty good. Probably basically there. Oh, it was meringue. Yeah. That's what I needed a temperature for. Doing French meringue for ice cream. Also timer for hardtack in the oven, yeah. You're also helpful. Right, it's at 95. The cake is pretty cold, so I think that might help. Right. Let's just go for it. Why not? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I could always scrape up everything from the bottom of the tray and pour it back onto the cake. You might not get the same effect. Yep, okay. Right. This is the shot for the cake, so make sure you get it right. It's a little on edge. All the bumps and things should just disappear. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is going to be way more than enough. It's quite nice. It is like ribboning a little bit. It's quite nice though. Do like circular swirls. And see how that sits for a minute and maybe add more. That's pretty good. The colour looks better in real life than this camera's making it look. I've still got like half the goop. Sticking quite nicely. Sure, we'll go more goop. Just a little more. Nice swirl. Maybe leave some just in case, but that one can go straight back in the fridge. And we'll see if it sets nicely. Okay. That's all we need in the kitchen. Let me return to the other room. Just look at these tomatoes for a second. You love tomatoes, chat. Delicious tomatoes. Nom 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 nom. Hello, how's it going? So, as you can see, this camera's not as good. The green screen is kind of there. Weird burp. Yeah, that's me. I'm a weird burp. And then yeah. So I think I'm gonna try and fix the good camera if I can. Within an hour, I will start the duck and then attempt to finish it on stream. But I need a sec to try and set up Sam to do some wonderful reading for you all, just to entertain you while I'm working to fix it. So I might just leave you on Animal Cam for a minute, and I'll set things up. Stick around.
been living too long. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. This big old world sure got me running round. I heard a voice that said, just settle down. And with the moonlight as my guide, and with this feeling deep inside, I know now that I am homeward bound. Cruel, cruel world, must I go home? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. Desert roads, desert plain, I have seen so much pain. Now I see into the eyes of a girl. No more, no more